Christy Clark's government is in hot water with the province's privacy commissioner after a staffer made moves to cover his tracks. Province columnist Michael Smyth has more.
Okay, well, this is a bombshell report from Elizabeth Denham, the province's information commissioner, that found the government was destroying records. That she fingered one senior government official in particular for destroying records related to the Highway of Tears, the disappearance and murders of Aboriginal women along there. And that particular staffer has now resigned. But it goes even deeper than that. I mean, the report talks about Premier Christy Clark's deputy chief of staff, for example, deleting almost all of her emails in what's effectively and apparently an attempt to prevent their release under Freedom of Information. And this is completely against the Freedom of Information rules and laws, and the case has now been referred to the RCMP. So we've got a police investigation going on here now, and this is serious business. And a couple of things jump out at me. One, this has happened before. But for people who have long memories out there, 10 years ago, a guy named Kendall Bell, when he was the deputy minister to then Premier Gordon Campbell, he was caught deleting emails, and he had his wrist slapped over that. And the government at that time said, oh, we're going to do a better job. We shouldn't be deleting these emails. Well, guess what? It's still been going on. So this stuff has been going on for a long time. The other thing that occurs to me is that there's a guy who blew the whistle on this. His name is Tim Duncan, and he used to be a very senior political staffer in the office of Transportation Minister Todd Stone. This is the guy who blew the whistle on this. He reported that the government were deleting these records. And when he did that, the government went out of its way behind the scenes to tell reporters over here that this guy is disgruntled. He was doing a lousy job. He couldn't handle the workload, and he was demoted. So therefore he was bitter. And what he wanted was revenge. Don't listen to the guy. He's just a disgruntled whiner. Well, guess what? That guy has now been completely vindicated by this report, and it's the government who's under investigation here. And frankly, I think Tim Duncan should get one of those good citizenship medals that Christy Clark has come up with, because I think he's done a great job for the public here.